Hello everyone, welcome to Siskiyou News and Views. I'm your host Cindy Summers and we're back here in the home studio at the Wairika Community Center talking with Executive Director Michelle O'Gorman about everything that's happening with basically family resource and community resource centers in North and South County, right?
Yes.
Okay.
New changes.
New changes.
Pretty exciting.
So you're here in the office with us in Wairika?
Yes.
Right? But there's been some changes in the other ones. So let's talk about the ones you oversee first. What are the ones you oversee?
So I've got Montague Hub Communities Family Resource Center with its office in Montague. I've got this one, Wairika Community Resource Center right here. And then I have Dunsmuir Community Resource Center. And now we just added Mount Shasta Community Resource Center and Weed, the Family and Community Center of Weed.
Oh,
as well.
Okay.
So 5.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. And that helps to centralize resources and information and the allocation of what you're doing between the different centers, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So there's been some changes probably staff-wise, right? There's been some people moving around with your group, right?
Exactly.
So who's where now?
Okay, so Alex Rivera, who a lot of people knew here in Wairika, she's moved to Mount Shasta and she's continuing in Dunsmuir, which is exciting. We've got a new program manager here in Wairika. Her name's Kelly Nichols, and she used to be up at Madrone Hospice doing program manager work. So this is second nature to her, yes, and we're excited to have her here. We've got Andrea Herr in Weed. We have Katie Popa in Montague.
Okay.
So we have outstanding program managers who are doing the work on the ground in those communities, and basically my job is go find money and make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing and write grants, and that's the fun part that I get to do.
So this collaboration, this coming together of the teams now and stuff, this has been in the works for a while, right?
Yes, a couple of years.
Yeah,
actually.
and who spearheaded that? Let's talk about who helped make that possible.
The Ford Family Foundation helped us to figure out that this would be a good way to be more sustainable, not have an executive director in each of those locations, really recreating the wheel each additional location for that person to have to be the expert in HR and grant writing and fiscal. That's not necessary anymore because we can do all that at this umbrella level, and then, like I said, have these fabulous program managers on the ground doing the work in the communities, which is the best part. Right?
Wonderful, yeah, yeah. And so, any new strategies with this new? Are you going to be having like roundtables between the centers or activities with the centers combined, or what's going to be happening there?
A lot of trainings will be combined, which we find really, really a strength.
Right.
That everybody's hearing the same thing and everybody's doing it the same way. So we're hopeful there'll be a real consistency in our training strategies, in our in the different sites, but providing the service in a very consistent way, and having those standards across the board in all 5 resource centers. And we're also hoping that there'll be a very good economies of scale, so we can maybe mass purchase products. I've already been doing a little bit of that at Costco, and making sure that we can buy in bulk, which saves a little bit of money every which way, so to speak. So that's the goal, is to save some money, make sure that we're sustainable for the long haul. So.
Well, and it'll allow you also to apply for higher funding.
Yes.
Because some, the levels that you may have been applied for 3 versus 5, right?
Yes.
Now if the minimum's 250 or whatever, you're going to be looking at those, right?
Exactly.
So it opens up a whole new level of funding for you as an organization, right?
Absolutely, and we're very excited about that. So.
Okay. I'm excited.
I get excited about funding. I mean, not everybody does, but I do. So.
Well, and it makes sense operationally because the centers, from what I understand, generally the services are very similar, what they provide, and coming from the same county or community resources, and so centralizing that can really help make it more effective.
We think so. We've been funded, we began our lives, so to speak, as family resource centers with First 5 funding. We're still funded by First 5. They're one of our best, collaborative partners, and they really believe in this model of delivering services in the community. And then we also have the Mental Health Services Act, who is a big partner and a funder as well, and then many small or mini grants along the way, like the Ford Family Foundation gives us holiday giving grants to help make holiday events, and like let's say in Mount Shasta they're doing Dunsmuir, they're doing a Thanksgiving basket, I believe. Mount Shasta is helping with a Christmas basket.
Oh,
so
nice.
it just helps make all those things possible, and that's, so we're dependent on those, but we would really like to branch out and look for other sources of funding as well. So I think this will really help.
So can we talk about some of your core services?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So a lot of what we do is just helping. Our core mission is that healthy families equal healthy communities. So whatever that looks like. And the great thing about a family resource center is no one knows why you're coming in a family resource center. Here in Wairika, I've got a thrift store, you've got the young children's play area, we have computers. You could be coming in to take a parenting class, you could be coming in to visit your child because they've been removed from the home. You could be coming in to visit your counselor. You
Use
could be
computers.
coming in, to shop in the thrift store. So it's very, it's just reduces that stigma of why are you going in this place and what service are you getting? Nobody knows what service you're getting here. But parenting classes at night, we do a lot of those. We really partner collaboratively with as many different people as we can. And for example, on Tuesday evenings we do a resource family class, which is all the families that accept adoptive children into their home for any reason whatsoever. You can be a guardian, you can be a grandparent, you can be an uncle, an aunt, a church member. But if you have a child in your home, spending any time in your home, you have to take these classes. And there's 4 of them, and they're 3 hours each, and we've been putting those on for about 1.5 years here at the Resource Center in collaboration with the foster kinship care folks and CPS, because it's a new rollout, and everyone has to be trained in the same way about what it means to be an adoptive parent, no matter how long you're doing it for. You could be doing it for respite care, you could be doing it for 2 weeks, but you're still going to need to take this class in order to be able to do it. So.
Well, to me, it seems like it would smooth the transitions and help make more successful scenarios.
Exactly. Knowing what to expect, knowing how to work with CPS, knowing what's expected of you, how to, work all the different systems that need to be worked, because it's very complex.
Right, even as a grandparent. The relationship as a grandparent versus a caregiver is totally different if you have to take on that role with a young child.
Right, exactly. So we do that one on Tuesday nights, almost every Tuesday night for 4 classes, and then we start a new one. They take a 2-week break and start a new one. So we put all the information about play groups. Today we had a play group at the Wairika Center because we're closed, so it makes it nice. That whole young children's play area just can be theirs to do with as they wish and play and have snacks and do child appropriate developmental activities. That's really what it's all about. It's all about books. We love books. We give out so many books. I would say the Wairika site itself does 3,000 books a year.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
So we go to the different child cares where children are.
It's like no child without a book plan.
Exactly. And they get a book, they get a story time, they get a book. This is a really great book. It's called Pete the Cat and I Love My White Shoes. And this was the Read Across Siskiyou book along with another Pete the Cat book. So this year, because it was our anniversary of having done this for 10 years, we gave out 2 books. So every child, hopefully your child brought one of these home and has been reading it to you nonstop about these lovely white shoes and all the different colors, all the things he steps in, and gets them in many different colors. And it's just a great book. It's a great book about a positive attitude and how to just keep going and singing your song, he says.
Okay. So we love to check that book out when I'm done.
We love books. We love giving those out to kiddos. We do another program called Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
Yes.
So that one is a special thing that we are the 501c3 nonprofit partner, and So we accept all the donations, and we have our great partners, which is First 5 Siskiyou and Delta Kappa Gamma, which those women are amazing. They do all the work to go out and get all the donations. All we do is receive them and then turn around and pay the bill at Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
Okay.
We have about 700 children already signed up, which we're very excited about. And all it is each child in the 0 to 5 range gets a book once a month. In the age developmentally, appropriate book for them, and the books are amazing. They spend a lot of time and a lot of effort to pick out amazing books with amazing artwork, language. They really take care to make sure that these 12 books that they give out to each year or age range are top notch. And so anyway, it's $25 to sponsor a child for a year.
Okay,
and then
that's
child,
great.
I know, it's
That's
cheap.
well invested $25.
Exactly. Then that child gets a book a month for as long as they are in the 0 to 5 range. So it's really exciting. They always get the first book is The Little Engine That Could, and then the last book right before they get ready to go into kindergarten is a Off We Go to Kindergarten book.
So are these sent right to their homes
Yes.
once they're, wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So we love being the partner for this, and we do it with no money. We're not receiving any money for that.
Right.
We're not taking a cut. All the money comes in. It goes directly out to all the kiddos. And we've sponsored 700 kids so far. So we're looking to up that number.
Right.
and
Now,
get more
is there a
kids
certain
enrolled.
qualification for kids
Nope.
to enroll in that program?
0 to
All they got to
5.
do is 0
Yep.
to 5 and have a mailing address.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can't do it with bun in the oven because they don't have a birth date yet.
Okay.
So no prenatal on that one.
We'll give-
A lot of our programs are prenatal to 5 because of First 5.
Yeah.
But not that one.
Okay.
So you got to have the baby first.
We'll get
and-
Fairchild to get you a card there. So
Exactly.
Bam, bam.
Exactly. And we do that. We have a, actually, if you've had a baby at Fairchild,
Not me.
you'll know that
Not
there's
yet.
a Books for Babies bag of books and the little First 5 kit that has also, I mean, it's kind of like an instruction manual,
Yeah.
really, and we're all looking for that instruction manual for children. Didn't really come with one.
Not with life.
So, no. So this little box of cool stuff just has like DVDs in it. It has a book. It has a little book for the child. We have put in more books for the children, and then we have the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, a little brochure from us, a little cup, some chocolate. Don't tell people that there's chocolate suckers in
Good for
there
women.
from C's. We need those things in our lives. And that comes out to every baby that's born at Fairchild Medical Center. So that was the Fairchild Medical Center Guild books, First 5, Siskiyou, and then we helped because we put all those together and we house them here, and they're ready for, they take 10 or 20 at a time and give them away at the hospital. So
Well, thank you for acknowledging who's partnering with you, and thank you everybody for making that go out of the gate a little smoother with some information and some great resources from local organizations.
Exactly. It's very cool. We love to, like I said, collaborate with everybody. Anybody who wants to, we'll figure something out. We'll make something happen. Our biggest goal is to be responsive to the community. So if somebody wants to see something happen or just have to come in and give us some feedback, we really are that grassroots, community driven. We always have been to listen to what people want and need. For an example, with the Mental Health Services Act, we just created a class, and it's called Grief, Tragedy, and What to Do with the Sad That You Feel. And that's in response to the couple of tragedies that we've had in our communities, one in South County and one in North County, and the tragedies in the world.
And everybody's lives.
And how to deal with that, and especially as the holidays are coming up, what to do with that, kind of grieving feeling that people sometimes walk away from a tragedy with. What to do with that. So Arden Carr is going to teach that class for us. We've got one set up in December. We'll have one in South County as well. And just help people kind of deal with trauma.
What's the December date, by the way?
Oh,
do we know?
You would ask me that.
You know what? We're going to give you some contact information at the end where you can find out anything that we didn't share here on the show today.
Yes.
Okay.
Facebook is a great place. That's kind of what we use to get the word out about everything. So we have our Facebook page, and we post our flyers there. We'll actually post them out on Siskiyou County Grapevine because that's a huge way for us to get the word out.
Our friends on the Grapevine, we want to thank everybody for sharing
Yes.
Siskiyou Media Council uses Grapevine too, and I know you guys, it's really a wonderful, thanks for participating and thanks for sharing out there the things that we're trying to help make happen in the community.
Yeah. And I did want to mention, the girls at the thrift store will kill me if I don't say, if I don't give a little plug for them, because here in Wairika, we are blessed with this 19,000 square foot building, but also half of the building downstairs is a thrift store, which runs all on donations and volunteers. And really, furniture is our kind of bread and butter, and we love taking it in. It usually barely gets set down, and it's sold, and it's back out again. And so we love it when people donate. If you know of someone who needs some help getting it here, sometimes we can help with transportation, truck, stuff like that. But
and given the holidays are coming up, some people are going to be getting some new items and needing to find places for their old items.
Stuff.
And we hope you'll think of the thrift shop here first, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Broadway New to You is what it's called here, right next door. And we get a lot out from the thrift store as well. We do clothing vouchers. Every 6 months, people can come in and get 3 full sets of clothing, a jacket, shoes, the whole 9 yards, nightie. And that helps a lot of people, especially kids, because they grow. And you're going, gosh, I know I didn't send you to school in high waters, but here you are, looking like I don't buy you any clothing whatsoever. Having had boys, that's kind of what they do. They grow through those clothes like crazy. So we are here for that as well, and for the community in general, in the thrift store. And we so appreciate you can come and volunteer in the thrift store. We're always looking for volunteers. We always get our best volunteers jobs, which we celebrate because then they can call somebody and say, hey, are they showing up? Are they dependable? Do you enjoy working with them? And of course we do. And then they get great jobs. So it's good because it's somebody that they can call and do that reference check
job
with.
referral program.
Yeah, we do a lot of that. We do a lot of job training and a lot of job referral programs here at the Resource Center. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that we are doing an open house on Giving Tuesday.
Okay.
I have to put that plug in, and everybody knows about Giving Tuesday. I know it's really out there for the community, but just in case you haven't heard of it, I love it because it's Thanksgiving, then it's Black Friday, then it's Small Business Saturday, then it's Cyber Monday, and then it's Giving Tuesday. And you can schedule your gifts in advance. I just did that. It was so easy. It was so easy. $10 minimum, and I just went down and I found, nonprofits that I wasn't even aware of. And it's kind of fun. It was a fun, kind of like a treasure hunt. Yeah, it was like shopping
to give.
And I think it's good to do it now before I go shopping on Black Friday. And I don't have as much money to spend, so
I think that's a great idea.
I did really
encourage
enjoy it.
everybody to check that out before you go.
Spend all our money
getting
on
crazy
Friday
with those dollars and the
Saturday
crazy
and
shopping
Monday.
days.
Exactly. So it's on northstategives.org. We are going to be having our open house here at the Resource Center in the lobby with all of our friends and collaborators that help us provide really great programs here in Wairika. And they will have little tables, so there'll be information about them. We're also putting together, over in the thrift store, you'll see raffle baskets. And they made a special deal where every $10 that you purchase in the thrift store, you get a ticket in the raffle. And then so we came up with a $25 challenge that our marketing guru at the First Five office in Mount Shasta came up with, Steve. And he said, let's do a $25 challenge. Let's challenge people to give $25. And for all of our resource centers. And for that $25 in Wairika, you'll get a raffle ticket. You'll get 3 raffle tickets instead of just 2 to be put into the raffle. And there's 6 or 8 baskets. So there's lots of opportunities to win. And they're really cute stuff that they've collected, put aside, brand new stuff, some collectible stuff, some Coca-Cola stuff, some 31 stuff, some just good stuff that they've set aside just for this purpose. So I took some pictures and I did post those on Facebook. Or come and check them out on the day of, which is Giving Tuesday. We'll be here from 11 to 5:30 doing the open house, and so we'd love to have people come in and visit. And
it's an opportunity too. If you don't have a computer, you can come down here and they'll help you do the online giving.
yes, exactly. We'll have a computer lab and we'll have a laptop out in the lobby. So we just want to make it fun and enjoyable and easy to donate, because you know that all of our nonprofits here in Siskiyou County need help, need that little extra boost. And here in Wairika, we're going to replace some of our lights. Our lighting in our large ceilings way up top are they're getting old and tired, and they need replaced, and so that's what we're going to use the money for here. So we really
I
appreciate
think
it.
we need to give them $1 million with everything they're doing. I love my show because I always learn so much on my show, and I had no idea, you know, and I don't think the community really understands the depth. I mean, this is only a short list, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is just what we're talking about here today. But they're here to support the community in every way that they can, and North and South County, throughout communities. Michelle kind of oversees everything happening there, here from Wairika. And we want to give you some contact information, so if you'd like to get some more information from Michelle regarding programs, you can call the Wairika Center here at 842-1313.
Good job. I'm so impressed.
You're going to have to do the rest of it, though. So you can check us out on Facebook at
Wairika Community Resource Center. And Mount Shasta Community Resource Center has every single one of our sites has their own Facebook page. So wherever you live is a great idea to get join that list, so that when
like them on
Facebook. Thank you. I still think in listserv terms.
Yeah.
I think I'm old. But you know, join them, and you'll get the information that they're putting out. If you want to call us and give us your email address, we do send out an email MailChimp newsletter every month as well, and that's always nice to get on. And then just pop into your local family resource center and grab a calendar, grab a newsletter. See what they're doing, and see, you know, where you could help, or
because you've got programs for all ages.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. Seniors, our kiddos. We go into the high school. We provide some programs up there. So
activities,
all
assistance.
ages.
You know, it is your. Now, just a little quick question. Is there any type of issue between Community Resource Center and see?
No.
Because this is coming up, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Well, we some of us have named ourselves differently. Some people feel that if you're a family resource center, then your individual who doesn't have a family might feel bad and not come
Not
in,
understand that
thinking it was only for families.
Okay.
So a lot of us changed our names to a community resource center because we wanted to be inclusive of the whole community. So,
but
that
you are.
Yeah.
It's just a perception you were trying to get, because a couple of them are still FRCs in your group, right?
Yes,
In your,
there's a couple.
Okay,
And we're
and
gonna
they're all
leave them
community
alone.
resource
Yep,
centers.
they're all welcome. You're all welcome. All ages, all people are absolutely welcome in a resource center. And I think that that's the important thing, is just that it's a welcoming, engaging place. We
one
love
of the other
volunteers.
things, don't mean to interrupt, but one of the other things, food assistance.
Yes.
Can we talk about that a bit? You have
Yes.
food assistance here, or at the
We
centers?
do. At every center knows their community. They know where to send you to get food.
Okay.
For example, here in Wairika, we've got like a few food banks. We've got some hot meals Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's a hot meal. Sunday's a tailgaters with a lunch bag, a lunch meal. Walk away with your lunch bag type things. But if that isn't gonna work, let's say it's Friday at 4:00. Now the food bank's closed, and we're not going to let you walk away hungry. That's the biggest thing. We're going to find you a meal here, or we're going to find something for you to eat, at least for that night, till we can get you to the next day and the next meal that's happening here in Wairika. So, and I think we're all like that. We all figure out what our community has, because when I moved back here with my kiddo, it was like needles in a haystack.
Right.
I know we had resources, I just didn't know how to find them. And it was frustrating, because I wanted to go to a play group. I wanted to go talk to other mommies. And if I wasn't just at the park meeting other mommies, I didn't really have any way to do that.
Right.
So it is sometimes frustrating to figure out where to go to find that resource. There's lots of resources in all of Siskiyou County, but each individual community is very different.
Right,
So
true.
some of them have churches, some of them have food banks, some of them have other places to go. We just figure out where those places are, and we send you there,
Okay.
if not providing the service ourselves. So it's just kind of finding that community resource. We had somebody come in the other day and, for confidentiality reasons, I can't tell you their name and the information,
Right.
but she had been staying in her car for 2 days, and we connected her to all the resources that she could possibly use in her situation. And she came back about 3:30 that afternoon. So she'd been in since 8:30. She came in back at 3:30, and she said, "You saved my life, because my heater was broken. I would have literally frozen to death in my car. But now I have all these things set up for me. I'm going to be fine. Thank you." And so
that's amazing.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's what keeps us going, and that's what really truly helping people is what we're all about. So we figure it out. We find the needle in the haystack. We call people until we find what it is that they need, and that's really
The mission.
yeah, that's what we do. That's our goal.
And how long have you been doing this, by the way, just so
17 years.
Woo!
A long
I would
time.
never guess.
I know. My kids have grown up here in the resource center, and now they're 18 and 20. So they're all grown up and out of the nest, and it's pretty exciting, and it's fun to watch other parents kind of walk through the same path, the same, we all
with
struggle.
assistance of all the things that you didn't have. I mean,
Yeah.
it was, kind of a need-based project where you,
Right. Figured out what people wanted and what people needed, and
what you as a parent would have appreciated.
yes, exactly. I learned so much in those parenting classes that I then took home and applied to my children. They didn't know it, but I was applying it to my own children as well. So it helps everyone. Nobody has to be in need or at
Destitute,
risk,
yeah,
or
right.
no money. It's for everyone, and that's what is really exciting about the work that we do. It's community needs responsive, and it helps everybody, hopefully.
Okay, so check out the schedule, because there's going to be lots of activities and stuff that you can come down and join with others in your community and meet some new friends, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Have the opportunity to make some lifelong friendships, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Very good.
So on Facebook, we talked about that, and let's give them the phone number one more time if they
Okay.
want to call you about things.
Okay, 842-1313, and ask for me. That's great. I'm always happy to talk about collaborations and volunteers. We always need volunteers for all of our programs.
Oh.
We could not do what we do without our volunteers. I mean, just at the thrift store alone, it takes, they're open, you can work a 3-hour shift, you can come in and work an hour, you can do anything you want. It all helps us tremendously, so I appreciate our volunteers so much, and we try to actually appreciate our volunteers more, but they're so humble. They don't want to be appreciated. They don't want to be put their face in the paper and
Like,
stuff
I'm not
like that.
taking
No.
those donuts again.
Yeah. No, they'll take
it's
donuts. Just they don't want publicity, I
Right.
guess. They don't, and that's what it's all about, is just giving from your heart and making a difference. And nobody has to, make a big deal about it or anything. But
That's
we
the thing
love our
about Giving
volunteers.
Tuesday too. Give from your heart, because we've got lots of nonprofits. If you have $100, maybe you want to give 10 to 10. It doesn't matter. It's a $10 minimum, and so. $750,000 was raised last year through North State's Giving Tuesday campaign. So we want to thank them for helping to make that huge, successful campaign for us here in Siskiyou County. And okay, so let's get to our little things that we do every week. We always have a word of the day and a saying of the day. Try to be applicative to whatever we're talking about. Did you see my word earlier?
No, I didn't.
Because it's always a unique word, so you'll have to guess.
Okay.
No, there haven't been good guessers yet, because nobody's guessed. All right, the word is thorp. Thorp.
I have never heard of that word.
Okay. Thorp. It's a variant of Middle English, right?
Okay.
The Middle English word thorp without the E, right? But it means hamlet or small village. So you're like a Thorp Corp of community services.
A new name.
See, like,
I love
Thorp Corp.
it. A small village. That
Yeah,
is
small-
really
See?
what we try to be. We
Yeah.
talk about that.
It's
That
about-
it takes a village, and
Yeah.
if you don't have a village, come in and we'll help you.
See?
Create a village. and
I
we
didn't know.
Can be your village.
I didn't know.
See,
Well,
really applicable.
This word came into my life. I was looking for a domain name for another issue, and You know, I was trying like a global online name, and it was Mecca, so it was Mecca Village. Everybody's saying village.
Oh.
Mecca World. Everybody's saying world. I'm like Mecca Hamlet. Sounds like Mecca omelet. What could I use? And so I looked up Hamlet.
Oh,
Looked
and
up
that's
Mecca.
what came
Yeah.
up. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
So that's my umbrella corporation over all my personal projects.
all the good
And
stuff.
it's all Mecca because Mecca stands for, the Lord gave that to me, I will say, Mind Enhancement Creating Centered Awareness. You can't make that up even if you're like making up stuff,
Yeah, no.
right? So that's where Mecca comes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
See,
And
learn
see, a
something
village
new
of
every
that.
day.
Village of that is a beautiful space.
It is.
See?
That's so perfect.
Okay.
Love
Oh, thank you. So
you.
let's go with our positive saying of the day. You'll like this one too.
Okay.
And really interestingly enough, I say this or something very similar to this to people all the time. And this is an anonymous quote. There was no person credited for this, but it was on there. And surprisingly enough, very similar to something that I say. Family isn't always blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs, the ones who accept you for who you are, the ones who would do anything to see you smile, and who love you no matter what. Isn't that beautiful?
I
That's
love
beautiful. We love it.
It's true.
Because we're all family.
That's right.
Yeah. We're all on this big rock together.
That's right.
We got to work it out.
We gotta help each other out. It's what we do.
All right.
I
So
love it.
Michelle knows how the show closes. I bet she's been excited for this
I don't
part.
remember.
That's fabulous, isn't it, everybody? Because everybody else knows.
Oh.
Now it comes to that part where we put on crazy hats and sing happy birthday to everybody's had a birthday in the last week. Isn't this exciting? Nothing but the best dollar store hats for my peeps. I'm thinking about getting some fancy ones though, because we've been doing this for a while. However, I don't think it'd be fair to anybody in the past. We even get a party popper, and so everybody gets to learn everybody's singing abilities. So on 3, we're going to sing, and then we're going to have a party, and then we'll be done.
All right.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Anyone who's had a birthday since we had a show. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Woo! That is fun.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next show.
Bye, everybody.